With the crypto market seemingly continuing its uptrend as more bullish news seems to land and that vote through the Senate looks like it's about to pass yet again, then the markets are warming up and there's some very interesting things going on that could even send us way higher. We still need to close this week above 109,000, but I want to talk about a massive announcement that is definitely not getting the coverage that you guys need to be aware of and how big this is really going to impact the crypto market. So smash up the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Let's get into it. So you know it's all about analyzing charts and really trying to time the market. Good news drives prices higher. Well, guess what? The McDonald's McRib is back. And well, previously the markets have rallied on this news. Now, in all seriousness, the McRib is back, but it isn't about that. What it is about is a pivotal moment in the market. Large investors are still scooping up as retail still continues to sell. This is an absolute recipe for skyrocketing prices. When you equate that to the fact that we're seeing the Bitcoin on exchanges dump to new all-time lows, it's hard not to be bullish in the short term as to what's coming on. Now, that isn't really what I want to talk about specifically in this video. We did get an announcement from Treasury Scott Bessent today, which I actually think is bigger than every single person is giving it credit for. He said this: today, the US Treasury and the IRS issued new guidance giving crypto exchange traded products a clear path to stake digital assets and share staking rewards with their retail investors. This move increases investor benefits, boosts innovation, and keeps America the global leader in digital asset and blockchain technology. Now, the reality here is this: that absolutely aligns to exactly what Trump's been talking about and the broader US government. The fact is, this is a big news story. And like I said, not a lot of people seem to be covering it. This on the back of obviously Trump talking about the tariff announcement and doubling down on that $2,000 stimulus check that he wants to be sending out. This would be yet again a very good news story, as I talked about yesterday, as this would inject liquidity into the market and more importantly would boost the view of tariffs. Now, this was again backed up by the fact that the Senate released its first draft of the Bitcoin and crypto market structure bill. Look out for section 208, all about DeFi. We're going to take a full video talking about all of this, what they proposed. At the minute, obviously, the bill has just come out. We need to get the government back there, but this could be a big deal. And again, probably forms part of the more bullish catalyst that we believe the markets are going to do. But I want to talk about this Scott Bessent announcement. The fact that now staking can be enabled on ETPs or ETFs in the UF is a massive deal. But I guess the question is, how big? Well, currently we know that both Ethereum and Solana do offer staking, as well as a couple of other more fringe altcoins that don't have ETFs right now, but these are the two I want to focus on right now. Now, this is without fear of tax, of regulatory repercussions. So the reality is this is a almost safe haven for people to invest in. When I say some people, who do I mean? Wall Street. And Wall Street have been banging the drum for this forever. It basically makes people want to put this money in banks rather than equities. And the reason why we'll talk about this as pushing the bull market potentially further on and prices going higher is it will outperform the yield you get from treasuries and bonds. Think about it. You have to lock your money away in a 20-year treasury just to get 4%. Or 4.7% as it sits right now. What that looks like on a further broad market, not sure. Even if you said, well, I want to put it in a 2-year government bond, 3.5%. Well, let's take a look at what this looks like for both Ethereum and Solana. If we take an example of Solana right now, currently $118 million of inflows into that Solana ETF. If you convert that into current Solana, so how much would that be worth? The reality is that's 703,134 SOL, or like we said, about $118 million. Well, what would this equate then to those holding those ETFs? Well, think about it. It's about 6%, give or take. It could be up to a 7.5 at some point. That's going to earn this ETF, the broader market, about $19,500 every single day. Annually, $7.1 million. This is why this is going to be such a big event. If you look at that in terms of what's going on with Ethereum and take the global Ethereum ETF holdings right now of around $20 billion, what does this play out like? The reality is you're looking at anything from about 1.2 million every single day up to nearly $8.5 million of Ethereum every single week. Now, clearly not every single ETF will be looking to stake, and not every ETF I'm sure will be approved staking, but this gives you an idea of how big this is going to be. how much capital can flow into this market. And more importantly, remember, all of these will be underpinned by the native asset, whether that's Ethereum or Solana. And it begs the question, why has Tom Lee and Bitmain been buying so much Ethereum? Why are we seeing whales buy, again, massive amounts of Solana, massive amounts of Ethereum? This, for me, is the gameplay. Now, the fact that we held on some of those key levels, the fact that all of this is coming out and the government's about to reopen should absolutely scream optimism in the market. The reason I'm not going to call this for a full-blown mega bull cycle just yet, I want to see us break back above that 109,000, confirming that the bull run is still intact and the upward momentum is with the markets. This, for me, then allows us to say all-time highs would probably come the week after. But we need to get this act through. Staking is now released, and once this has all been put through and the ETFs can do it, I expect a absolute gigantic amount of capital flowing into these particular products, because why not? They can earn huge yield. Like we said, 6% on the Ethereum ETF, on the Solana ETFs, anything from about 2 to 2.5% on those Ethereum ETFs. Pretty lucrative when you start talking about billions upon billions of dollars heading to this crypto market. So in summary, is the bull run over? No. Is the bull market fully intact and we can be all super optimistic about where the market's going to go? Not quite yet. But what we can be optimistic about is the US administration is doubling down on cryptocurrency. It's doubling down on products that consumers can get involved in, and it's doubling down on the economy of the US. And I think all of that together should be pretty bullish for the wider market. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And more importantly, let me know, are you staking your Ethereum or your Solana? Dead curious. It's definitely a topic that a lot of new people are interested in. And if you are brand new to the crypto market, join my free Discord. Link is in the description. If you want to get alerts to trade setups as well as brand new coins launching before anyone else, grab that channel membership, click the join button, $8, absolute steal every single month. Right, thanks for watching this video. We'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.